Let's have a look at the key sentences for page 15, unit 2. Shall we read it together? どこで勉強していますか? And that means where are you studying? Let's look at the individual words. どこ, that's where. で is the location particle that you use with an action or an activity verb. So どこで is where at, and you need that in Japanese, the at. 勉強, that's our noun, it means study. And then when we add しています, that means to be doing. So to be doing studying, in other words, am studying. Notice that しています, that indicates that the activity is continuous, and the reason that we use it specifically with studying is because when you're studying a subject at school, it's an activity that goes over 1, 2 or more years, so it's considered to be a continuous activity. So although you can use the plain します form, it's much more common to use this しています am doing form. So 勉強しています am studying, and ka turns it into a question, so of course it's not am studying, it's talking about you, so you translate it as are studying. どこで at where 勉強していますか? Are you studying? Where are you studying? Now the next one is the answer, and of course the obvious place to be studying is at school. 学校, 学校. Now again you need to follow that with the location particle で, meaning at. 学校で at school, 勉強しています. I am studying at school. Now the next type of sentence is not about an activity that we're doing at a place, it's about going to a place. So we're talking destination sentences. Now we begin with our question. It's in English, where do you go? We would say, where are you going? But in Japanese, where do you go is the form they use. And here we start with, again, the word where, どこ, どこ. But our particle now is not going to be at. We need particle ni, to where, or where to. 行きます is the verb to go, and ka makes it a question. So どこに行きますか? Where do you go to? Where are you going? 2 ways to answer. 学校, that's a destination, and in fact our destination particle can be either ni, or we've got an alternative destination particle which is underneath. But in this sentence we'll use 学校に to school, 行きます I go. So I go to school. And note carefully, ni, that's your destination particle, that tells you where you're going to, whereas up here we've got de, that's your location particle, that tells you where you're doing something at. Finally down the bottom we've got our alternative destination particle. Let's read again, 学校. And here it is, e. Notice this is one of those strange hiragana, there's only 2, which is read differently to the way you'd expect. So it should be he, it's normally he, but when it represents the destination particle, it's pronounced e, e, so you drop the h. So 学校へ, that's to school, 行きます I go. And notice that in Japanese sentences, your verb always goes at the end of your sentence. 学校へ行きます I go to school.